Hello photographers, I'm Mr. Grayland here, and I'm going to take you through some simple steps to do your still life photography. Now, there's three things that we want to make sure we can do with still life photography and things that are going to make it better. Number one, control your background. Number two, control your light. Number three, find something interesting. Okay, with those three easy tips, we're going to create some cool compositions here. And I got a second camera that I'm going to kind of demonstrate. It's going to be in the corner sometimes, and you'll kind of see my setup evolve. Okay, so but first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this camera, and so we're going to pause, and we're going to take a look at what my setting is for my second camera here. All right, so this is my area. Now there's a couple of things going for it. You know, we have it next to a window, which is really good. And then we have, you know, my interesting object right here. I got my tripod. I got a mirror because I think that might look cool. And, but I have a pretty normal desk here. You can just kind of see my setup. Really cluttered. Okay, but you're going to see this evolve into something better. Okay, so let's start with cleaning up the background. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is going to kind of clean my scene, and we're going to start by controlling the background. And I'm going to do that by putting some paper and taping it to the wall. All right, so that's a really good step right there. Now we're going to do something about this light here. We want to control the light. Now, I'm next to a window, and that gives me really, really good light, just being close to a window. But this overhead light, this looks terrible, so that's got to go. All right, so much better. Okay, and you can see that even on my face, looking through the camera right now, the scene is already better. And I'm going to take a look at the other camera now. So one of the nice things that we have here is we have a nice gradient from light to dark because of that light that's coming in from the window. Now I can further control the window, and I have some blinds, which actually gives me some cool options here. Okay, so let me pull those down and see what I can do with that. All right, so pulling those shades down gives me some really interesting kind of side lighting here. I tried to open the blinds, and I don't have a real strong light source coming through, but I was hoping to get like those kind of rays of light across my stage here. I didn't quite get that, but that's okay. So let's just go ahead and take a picture of this. Now this is my interesting object. It's an old lens. Tip for interesting objects: get something glass or unusually shaped. Okay. Now I'm going to set up and take a picture, and which is always best, I'm going to use my Fjorden camera app. But just something that can control the light. Now right away, something that I notice is that my paper leaves very limited distance, so I'm not able to kind of like move around a lot. My object takes a lot of the background, so this is kind of a problematic setup from that respect. But let's take a look at what I got here. Okay, and here is my result. Actually, I mean, It's centered focus. It's actually not bad. It's got some nice lighting to it. Just controlling the lighting and kind of getting rid of the distractions, I make something pretty cool. Now let's see if we can kick it up a notch. I got some other objects around here that are also kind of interesting. I found this mirror, and maybe that's going to make an interesting composition as well. I'm going to throw some little stuff on top of that. Sweet. All right. So in looking at this, this is pretty good. And I'm able to hold this relatively still and get the picture. Now this is automatically adjusting my aperture and shutter speed controls. So I'm actually going to switch to manual function, and I'm going to kind of underexpose this a little bit. And I'm going to change this to, I'm going to use the rule of thirds. So instead of having my object directly in the center, I'm going to just move it off to the side a little bit and snap a photo of that. Now already I've gotten 3 quick options, and we're only about 7 minutes into this. And here is some of those results. So here's the first one. Okay, the reflection is looking really, really cool. It's adding some symmetry and some balance to it in the bottom. The lighting is nice. It's kind of a neutral tone, so we're not getting overly light and overly dark. But because I've reduced the light so much, I have a nice highlight reflection that's getting picked up in the glass there. So these are some simple things, okay? Control the light, turn off all the lights, control the background, tape some paper to the background, or find an area that's pretty blank, and then find an interesting subject. So this subject is glass full of shells, this glass lens. All of these are just really interesting, unique things that you don't kind of see every day. They have interesting shapes in them. And doing this already improves my still life. So 3 tips. Control your light, control your background, find something interesting. Okay? Now, as we look through this, all these interesting pictures that you're going to see are going to kind of capitalize on this. Control your light, control your background, and find something interesting. So, this controlled light is kind of something that's just kind of happening naturally. It's a really bright light coming in from the window, casting this box. But I bet you they arranged this. They took this glass bottle with the flowers in it and they put it where that light is shining in the house. Very interesting. Okay? Black background, edge of a table, controlling the light, controlling the background. I almost guarantee you that this is coming from some sort of window right there. Here, controlled background, controlled light, and then something interesting. Like these are just really interestingly shaped plants. Controlled background. Black. White. Chessboard. This one is kind of like setting up a little story. So maybe there's a couple of friends playing chess and having a book discussion because they're very smart people that can't read very well, and they also like to drink coffee. Interesting subject matter. So something that has a unique and interesting shape. So this bottle, there's some light off to the right here, casting a shadow there. They've taken some black paper, put it in the background, maybe a piece of wood, put it underneath. It doesn't have to be really big. And if you've ever gone through like Etsy or Instagram and stuff like that, and you looked at someone's art, usually It's a little kind of desktop setup, just like it demonstrated for you. Control the light, control the background, find something interesting. Okay, so they have this book here. They toss a pair of glasses on it. Interestingly more interesting. That's really good. But it's a glass. Having some sort of glass in it seems to make everything more interesting. Here they kind of arrange this site. You're drinking your tea, you're thinking it's maybe springtime, and you're reading a book. You know, what a wonderful scene, right? So try those things out. Control your light, control your background, and find something interesting to photograph. I can't wait to see your art as it comes in.